Led by Mykhailo Mudryk, Ukraine dazzles France at the European Youth Championship, England go through as well, and Dominik Szoboszlai is a Liverpool player. Welcome to TRIBUNA, here is all the latest news from the Premier League. England U21 have made it to the semi-final of the European Youth Championship. England were electric once again, and they still haven't conceded a single goal at the tournament. They beat Portugal PS 1-0 and will face Israel in the semi-final. On the other side of the bracket are Ukraine against Spain, and if there are Chelsea fans watching this video, watch it until the end, you gotta love it. Back to England, Anthony Gordon scored the only goal of the game against Portugal and now has 3 goals in his last 4 starts for club and country. Being one of the last 4 teams standing, England have a good chance to win it. They last won this tournament back in 1984 and finished second in 2009, their best result this century. But with this generation of players, you feel like they're destined for big things. But don't write Israel and Ukraine off, and there is also a juggernaut in Spain. Mason Mount is undergoing a Man United medical as we speak and is expected to join the club officially this week. He's already been spotted at Man United's training ground at Carrington. According to Fabrizio Romano, Mount will sign a 5-year contract with an option of another year. United will pay £55 million plus 5 more in add-ons. Chelsea wanted to keep their top talent from the academy, but apparently because the exact reason has never been revealed, could not match his financial appetites. No such problem at Man United. Reportedly, they will pay Mount around £250,000 a week, possibly more with bonuses. Despite the uncertainty around the takeover situation, United are expected to be even more active in the market. After getting Mount, they will look to complete deals for a new goalkeeper and a striker. Nicolas Jackson officially joined Chelsea from Villarreal for a little over €35 million. The Senegalese striker will hope to be as prolific as he was at the end of the last campaign in Spain, when he scored 8 in 9 last games. Upon joining, he said all the usual words about how happy he is to come, and also cited Chelsea players he used to follow. He said, "I talked to my family and my agent, and I have icons who played here, Didier Drogba and Dembaba, big strikers. So when Chelsea came, my heart said the answer should be yes, and I decided to follow it and come here." Jackson is a bit of an enigma because who knows if his Villarreal form was just the purple patch, but don't tell it to Chelsea fans. They are already excited to welcome the new player. David De Gea is a free agent after officially leaving Man United, but he's not wasting his time being sad, quite the contrary. De Gea has just got married to his long-time girlfriend Adune, who is a Spanish singer and even represented Spain at Eurovision once. United had to congratulate the player, but found themselves in a tricky situation when they did it on social media. Many fans didn't like it and found it tone deaf. After all, De Gea is jobless after United took back an already signed contract. You may like or may not like De Gea, but that's not the way to treat someone who served you for 11 years. That is the point the fans want to make. Mason Greenwood could get a lifeline in Italy next season. According to The Sun, Jose Mourinho has reached out to Greenwood to offer him a place at Roma. Greenwood hasn't played for United since January 2022 when he got charged. The charge is now dropped, and Erik ten Hag is apparently reluctant to offload the 21-year-old on a permanent basis. He feels a loan move is the best solution. According to a source in The Sun, Mourinho personally rang Mason and his dad and told them the best way out of the situation: start playing football and the hassle will go away. Man United fans are still divided on the Greenwood issue. Some want him gone and will even lose respect for Mourinho if he gives Greenwood a lifeline. Others say the top talent should stay at the club, even if it means a loan next season. Liverpool finally signed Dominik Szoboszlai from RB Leipzig after triggering the €70 million release clause in his contract. The 22-year-old is now Liverpool's second signing of the summer after Alexis Mac Allister. Jurgen Klopp said he's excited, but told the fans to give Szoboszlai time. He said, "Dominik is still a very young player. He has so much development ahead of him, and this means it makes sense for us to be patient. The good thing is we have supporters who understand the process." The young Hungarian will give Liverpool quite a few options in the build-up. Most likely, he will play in midfield or behind the striker, but he can play anywhere across the front line. As a pleasant bonus for Liverpool fans, Szoboszlai idolizes Steven Gerrard. has a tattoo with a Jared quote on his arm that goes, "Talent is a blessing from God, but without incredible will and humility, it is worthless." So, is it really a coincidence he took the number 8 shirt at Liverpool? Ukraine have surprisingly beaten France and made it into the semi-final of Euro U21. Ukraine may have Mudryk, who Chelsea paid crazy money for, but make no mistake, France has a much more expensive squad on paper and were one of the favorites to win the competition. And yet, Ukraine prevailed with a scoreline of 3-1. And as for Mudryk, he left Chelsea fans licking their lips at what they've seen. First, he earned a penalty after a fantastic slaloming run into France's penalty area, but that was just an aperitif. For the main course, Mudryk played a fantastic long-range pass that would make Andrea Pirlo jealous, or proud. This ended up being the assist for Ukraine's second goal. As we've said, Chelsea fans are going crazy about it. They really hope Mauricio Pochettino will get the most out of Mudryk, and who knows, maybe Mudryk will come back for pre-season as a European champion. If you like today's stories, you can go to TRIBUNA.com to discuss them all and many other hot topics from the Premier League and world football. Like and subscribe. See you soon.